Welcome to Flash Instincts. It's been a while, but today we're going to do an update on the technical analysis of microvision. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button. Alright, so we all know that on September 7th, 8th, 9, 11, 12, they're having a presentation where they're going to show their Sample A LiDAR, which is a laser sensors to help predict the road for autonomous vehicles. So microvision has come out and says that they have worked with Microsoft for the HoloLens, but now they are focusing on their sensors for autonomous vehicles. All right. Now, with that being said, we're going to look at technical analysis. And for the upcoming week, where do we see microvision? Are we bare? What kind of tactics can we use? I'm going to give some ideas for day trading, for long-term trading, and maybe you like the stock, maybe you don't. All right, so right in the beginning, we do have a pretty long 1 month out inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder is a bullish reversal sign. The way we notice that is that we have the left shoulder peaking around the $13 region. You'll see huge buy and sell zone, and it does reach a peak low of $12.48, $12.38. This was the best buying opportunity for new investors or previous long-term investors to add on to previous positions. If you're long and you believe in microvision, you simply buy on the dips and you keep buying. I'm pretty sure you have some sort of income, and every time you see a dip, a very solid dip, especially like this, which is creating inverse head and shoulder, you buy on the dips. You can buy on the left shoulder, you can buy on the head, or you can buy on the right shoulder. Right now, we are also at the current right shoulder region from $13 to the $14 region. All right, it broke out of this right shoulder, which is a great sign. Now, the next and more key specific zones I'm going to look at, I do have this chart that is a more macro scale. It goes all the way back to January 6th of 2021, and you see this huge channel in green. These are showing specific zones of buy. Every time it hits this region, it would have a huge reversal. Microvision is known for people shorting the stock. And whenever you short a stock, eventually you have to buy the shares, especially when you have so many people holding. This is a very similar stock to AMC because why? Many people are diehards. They hold it no matter what. They're diamond handing microvision. All right? Now, in a way, that creates a support line that is unpenetrable. No one can short it beyond a certain point. That is the point where we are at with microvision. Microvision is in the super buy zone area that dates back 6 to 7 months. So this is a great time to come in for longs. Also, for short-term plays, I'm going to give more ideas. Right now, if you go back from August 9, 2021 to current date of August 30th, August 28th to 30th, it's a weekend, you see there's a cup and handle formed. All right, the handle peaked to the bottom of 13.99, which is a great entry point as well. Again, it's the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulder. There's multiple patterns leading up that is saying, hey, microvision has a potential reversal coming soon. Just keep in mind that for the past 2 months, microvision has gone down from $23 all the way down to $13. That's a $10 sharp decline. All right, this is a zigzag pattern down. It's being shorted in extremely heavily. However, the shorts again have to cover. Now, in this super buy zone area, you'll notice a lot of buying and selling. This is called volatility. So if you're a day trader, you can use this buy zone and the volatility to your advantage. In the day, you can buy at the supreme lows, ride it up, sell it, and do the same thing over and over. In one day, you can potentially do 3 trades in microvision and make about 10 or 20%, depending how good you are. Remember, when you're day trading, you use stop losses. If you're a long-term trader, always put stop losses as well. Stop losses are essential, especially for day traders or long-term traders. So how do you create a stop loss? Stop loss, you could use this channel that is saying, hey, if it's going below 12.8, I'm going to get out the stock. Why? Because it enters a death cross if it goes below the 12.88, and it's probably going to crash. That means probably institutions or huge investors are selling. They gave up on the stock. However, if they do not, and if your stop loss does not trigger, that means you're in the green zone. You have nothing but upside. Again, this is like a meme stock, this is like AMC, this is like GME, where people hold it down. They believe in the stock. And if you wish to ride the train, you can. I'm trying to be as simple as possible. I'm not trying to hate on other YouTubers. I'm just doing my own thing. This is Flash Instincts. We try to keep it as real as possible. Now, what is this golden zone that I'm talking about? This golden zone is a point where the 50-day MA and the 200-day MA, they're going to cross one another. If it goes above this golden zone, it enters what is called the golden cross, right? And the reason why this point is very important, because right now we're lacking volume, right? We don't have volume. So right now we have the cup and handle, and it's slowly going up. Some people are adding to their previous shares while others are doing nothing. They're just holding and waiting because they believe in the stock. Now, when it reaches the point of 1620 to 1750, this is the huge dynamic resistance points, this area in the golden zone. Now, here we must have huge volume in order for the next leg up. In order for microvision to go up further and use that catalyst date for the presentation coming up September 7, 8, 9, it needs huge volume. Volume is going to give you the indication that is going to say, hey, a lot of buyers are coming in and we're going to break apart. We're going to shatter this dynamic resistance, this golden zone area, the golden cross area, and we're going to go attempt to the next huge resistance points. The resistance points, again, is 17.5, is going to struggle real hard. Why do we know this? Because in the previous past tense, in this area, there's a lot of buying and selling, huge buying and selling. The next super resistance point is the 1950 area, 1920 to 1950. Microvision historically has struggles going beyond it. However, let's say there's a huge volume of buyers coming in, and let's say there's a short squeeze potential coming up, right? Now we're talking about crazy resistance zones, which is near the $28. This is where you want to look at. If you're huge on microvision, $28 is a huge turning point. If it has even more volume on 28, let's say you put a stop loss at 26, 27, you get out, but it goes back above 28 with huge volume, it's probably going to keep going up, all right? I'm not telling you to buy and sell. Do what you want. A lot of people are long-term holders, so you just simply add on these previous positions, have an extreme stop loss in case the worst case scenario, and you get out with very minimal losses, all right? Next, I'm going to talk about day trading, how to day trade this. So this is more technical. If you don't want to listen to it, you don't have to. I said the important stuff already. Day trading this. Day trading, you want to have stop losses. All right? Below $14, you get out in day trading. Okay? Below $14. You can even buy around the 1410, 1420 region. All right? Better buying position is in the 1450 region. Why? Because it goes from 1450 to 1520 very often. It's been doing that for the past week. All right, this $14 to $15 region. So what you do as a day trader, let's say you see it drop low in the pre-market or in the opening of the market. You see it around 1350, 1380, 1370. You slowly buy. You put a stop loss below like 1350 in case it goes down below 1340, right? Because you're seeing these support lines. It's breaking the support lines, right? And you get out. That means it enters really bear. However, if it does not go down and it steadily goes sideways around the 1420 region, 1450, you hold. You hold until it reaches a high of whatever you're seeing previous. It will reach near 16. You can start selling between 1550 to 16. You can even increase your stop losses as it's going up because you're day trading. You only care about quick gains. So let's say you got in at 14. As it's rising up, you increase your stop loss from 15 to 1510, 1520, and boom. As soon as it reaches your stop loss, you get out. You don't do anything. You don't do nothing until it reaches another support line. Like this. It reached $14 yet again on August 26th, right? So what you could have done is re-entered here and get out at $15, just like the way I said. Again, you can day trade this a lot because it's really volatile. But again, people have different tactics with microvision. You can have a long position. You can also day trade with a very small position. Now for option traders, there's a lot of people putting call options for the September 10th and September 17th. They're trying to ride that momentum up. If it does go up, let's say microvision goes up to $17 or $21, your option calls will potentially rise exponentially. So instead of gaining 20 or 30%, you actually gain 100% because of options. However, options is very risky, so use a very minimal amount of your portfolio. I suggest using 1, 2, or 3% maximum of your portfolio for option trading. So in worst case scenario, you're not used to it, it crashes, you didn't put stop loss, you don't lose much. All right. There are a few people that really know what they're doing and they can take advantage of this. So it's up to you. Again, microvision is a very hot stock. It's very loved by the community. You can look at Reddit and the DD they have. It's phenomenal. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to Flash and 6 for more ideas and stock tips. Anyways, I'm out. Bye-bye.